Welcome back, guys. We're doing another video. This time I decided to pull out the A320 again. This is going to be for my Canadian viewers. We're going to go from Ottawa down to Toronto, full ATC. Should be a good time. So without further ado, let's jump on inside the plane. Alright guys, here we are. There's some altimeter. No, that should be right actually. 299 or 8. To get the scroll wheel function in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and call up ATC and request our clearance. Notepad out here, perfect. Toronto Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 455 looking to grab IFR clearance into Toronto as filed, please.
Canada 455, good afternoon. Cleared to Toronto by the Ottawa 3 departure, flight plan route, running runway 32, squawk code 0512.
Alright, cleared to Toronto as filed, CYOW-CYYZ departure then as filed. Plan runway 32 and 0512 in the box for Canada 455.
Canada 455, read back is correct, push back at your discretion, call me back.
Affirm. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that on. Let's go ahead and get that going. No, actually, I want like a... I feel like we need to be like...
Potential aircraft terminal will be back in just 2 seconds here.
Yeah, there. Okay. That is set, so we are cleared. So this is going to be pretty easy for us. We're going to punch that in. Initialize. We are going from CYOW over to CYYZ. We'll align that. Flight number today is Air Canada 455. Let's actually pull this up, make sure. Alright, system is running good. Cost index today is 011 with a cruise flight level of 340. Naturally, that's gonna happen. Okay, 320. Yeah. Okay, hold on here. 065 340. Oh, that's why.
And Toronto Center is back.
Okay. Silly. That was my mistake. Alright, so CYOW departure, we're going to plan 3-2, CYOW-3, no transition. We're going to insert that, followed by 2 Kier, TUKIR, followed by arrival, and it's looking like it's going to be 3-3 right now into Toronto. So we're going to plan a 3-3 right via the Rajid 2.
Canada 7249, descend 8000.
And 2 gear transition.
Descend 8000, Canada 7249.
Everything looks good there. Now we're going to go back to our initialize. Now we're going to go cost index 011, and it should work 340.
Canada 7249, turn right heading 010.
We're going to go 065.
010, Canada 7249.
Come on, man. I thought they fixed this, to be honest with you, with this plane. Okay, 105.
Air Canada 759, request taxi, and we are able to forward departure from Tango intersection.
Like it shouldn't, I think at this point it's just
getting... Yeah, 759, runway 33 right, altimeter Toronto 3008, taxiway Alpha Lima, Tango, hold short, runway 33 right.
Like yeah, it's not even letting me do anything.
Alpha Lima to Tango, hold short, runway 33 right, Air Canada 759.
Okay, whatever. 055. So silly. How high can we go up? Can we go 300? We can. Alright. Toronto Center, quick question from Air Canada 455.
Go ahead.
Just want to amend my flight plan a little bit here. I'm going to do flight level 300, not 340.
Okay, change your flight plan to 300.
Thank you, sir. Alright.
Sir.
Alright, so everything's good there. Let's go to our perf. Flex today is going to be flex 50.
Good evening, Toronto Center. It's Korean 281 Heavy with you, flight level
V1,
370.
VR, and V2. Transition altitudes.
Korean 281 Heavy, Toronto Center, squawk 0545.
And throttle in, throttle out, and let's go ahead.
Squawk 0545 for Korean 281 Heavy.
2.0. Alright, let's uplink that to the data. Perfect. Everything's good there. Ground, fuel can go bye-bye. Catering can go bye-bye. We can go ahead and close all of our doors.
Okay, 759er is fully ready.
What's going on?
Okay, 759, call me in the air. The Toronto winds 350, landing destination 18, clear takeoff runway 33 right.
Get our
Clear take, 33
fuel
right.
pumps on.
Call it back up. Okay, 759er.
I feel like we need to be zoomed in.
Korean 281, your radar identified, flight level 370. You can plan runway 33 right for arrival to Toronto.
So, APU is going on. APU start. And give it a second.
Plan runway 33 right for arrival into Toronto for Korean 281 Heavy.
Go ahead and turn our beacon light on.
And to track remarks, we are GPS only for Korean 281.
Korean 281, are you able
Before start checklist, cockpit preparation,
Yankee Mike
completed,
Sierra.
gear pins and covers, removed, signs, on, ADIRS, nav mode, fuel quantity, in kilo, 05999, takeoff data, set, barrel reference, set, windows, doors, closed, beacon,
Korean 281, proceed direct man to the OR. And I'll have vectors
checklist
for
completed.
final after that.
And go ahead and bye-bye power. Let me go ahead and call our tow.
Proceed direct Mansfield for
Alright, it's going to be
Korean
up
281.
to 5,000 off of departure.
Okay, 7249, descend 4,000.
There's
Descend 4,000, again, 7249.
Carrier 4799, Toronto Center, looking for clearance to Gander International.
104799, Toronto, stand by for clearance.
Alright, tow is connected.
park brake off, park brake on,
Okay, no, he's not.
Hey, guys, 759, passing 1,500.
park brake off,
Okay,
park
759,
brake
Toronto,
on,
you're ready to identify, climb 7,000.
Alright, so everything looks good,
Climb
guys. We're
7,000,
squawking.
man.
We are
We're able to
squawking, yes.
pull up. Okay, 759.
Alright, checklist after
I'll
start.
return pretty
Go
shortly, but
ahead
maintain
and
that running
engine
heading
mode
for now.
selector going to on. And let's
On
go
the
ahead
heading,
and
759.
start our
park
tow.
brake off,
Alright, there we go. Go ahead and start engine 2.
starting engine 2,
Watch everything. There we go. We can hear it. Sounds in this plane are actually much, much better than the 330. Both made by the same company, but this plane's been out for a better part of 2 years now, so they've done numerous updates to it.
starting engine 1,
I can't push them. The higher the better.
Okay, 759, turn left right, T down out course.
park brake on,
Alright, both engines are started. Engine 1 selector can go back to normal. Can leave our APU on. for now. Alright, nose wheel can go to taxi, runway turnoffs can go on, and wing lights can go on. Tow is gone. Everything looks good.
759, turn off track 2, of course.
So we can go ahead and auto brakes to max, RTO. Spoilers can get armed.
Spoilers armed.
Flaps set to 2.
Flaps 1. Flaps 2.
Alright.
Canada 7249, I'm present heading towards the localizer, cleared
After
island,
start
33 red
checklist.
approach.
Anti-ice, as required. ECAM status, checked. Pitch trim, 2 decimal, 0, up. Rudder trim, 0. APU, set on. Ground crew, clear. Anti-skid and nose wheel steering, on. Checklist completed.
Say again,
So flight control
749.
Flight control check. Full up, check.
Canada
Full
7249,
down,
on your
check.
present heading.
Neutral, check.
Showing the
Full
localizer,
left,
cleared
check.
ILS,
Full right,
33
check.
red approach.
Neutral, check. Press pedals disconnect push button, check. Pedal full
Cleared
left,
for the
check.
ILS,
Pedal full
33
right,
right
check.
approach,
Neutral,
Canada
check.
7249.
Press pedals disconnect push button, check. Checklist completed.
Canada 759, Toronto.
Everything looks good with that.
Eagle over 759. 759, turn left direct 2, climb level 230.
Okay, everything looks good over here.
Calling 230.
Back up
I didn't
here.
hear the first message, part of the message.
Alright, so we're going to call it for taxi in a second.
759, turn left direct 2, Lake on course. That is a look, thank you, 759.
And Toronto Center, Air Canada 455 is ready to taxi runway 32.
So was that 455 calling left?
Yes, sir, Air Canada 455.
Canada 455, runway 32, the altimeter is
Park brake
2998,
off.
taxi by Alpha. Echo, cross runway 24, hold short runway 32.
Alpha Echo, hold short 2, or sorry, cross 24, and hold short at 32 for Air Canada 455. Alrighty, guys. Nice little taxi on down here to 32. Cleared across the twos. Alrighty, checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flight controls, checked. Flight instruments, checked. Briefing, confirmed. Flap settings config. Flaps 2, V1, 1, 3, 2, V rotate, 1,
Again, 7249, the winds are 350, 11, 18, clear
Flex
line only
temperature,
3 right.
5, 6, ATC, set. ECAM memo,
32
no
right,
blue.
32 right,
Checklist down
okay,
to the line,
right.
completed. If you're ready to continue below the line, click it again.
Alright. Everything is going going on? Everything looks good.
Cabin crew advised. Engine mode selector. Set normal as wearer required. PAX. It is not okay, sir. It is not. Set on. Course of APU bleed. Set on. Course of APU bleed. Checklist below the line completed.
Alright. So it's short here of 3-2. Toronto Center, Air Canada 455 is holding short of runway 32.
Canada 455, calling in the air. The Ottawa winds are 320 at the back. Clear takeoff runway 32.
Clear takeoff runway 32, Air Canada 455. Alright guys, cleared to go.
Canada 759, climb level 340. Climb 340, Canada 759.
Alright guys, 50% run up, first flight of the day in this aircraft. Right, there's 50%, everything is in the green, everything looks good, let's do it. Flex that.
Power set. Knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Watch our speed. Land 5 for now, make our left turn now, over to 2 gear. In Toronto Center, Air Canada 455 is airborne, passing through 1.3 for 5. Alright, flex can be set.
Canada 455, Toronto, you're radar identified. Climb flight level 300.
It's flight level 300, Canada 455. Okay, flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Spoilers disarmed.
Spoilers disarm.
Alright. Nose wheel lights can come off, runway turnoffs can come off, and exterior lights can come off. And flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
And we can set this 30,000 feet. Alright, there it is, autopilot.
Autopilot 1. Cross check.
And climb. Managed. There we have it.
Canada 455, proceed direct 2 clear on course.
Proceed to gear on course. Air Canada 455.
Passenger Canada 7249 request. Canada 7249, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. Are you giving me taxi instructions, or do I just taxi to the gate?
You can taxi straight ahead, Romeo and Alpha Tango to the apron.
Alrighty.
Roger,
That's a nice departure, actually.
Canada 7249.
Alrighty guys, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off, and seatbelts can come off. Alrighty, so the winds in Toronto right now, 350 and 11 gusting 18. There we are. Hefty,
I calling your unreadable.
hefty headwind.
Southern 410 road, Southern 410 runway 33 right, the altimeter is 3008. You can activate Alpha Kilo, Bravo, and Delta Ultra runway 33 right. Alpha Kilo Bravo, right, 33 right.
Guys, there is transition altitude.
Standard Barrow crosscheck. Passing flight level 179.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
31
flight.
plans to cross the NCOR at 12000. The
If
altimeter
you
is
haven't already, don't forget
Toronto
to hit
is
that like
3008. Whenever you're ready, you can descend 12000.
button, hit that subscribe button.
Alright, plans to cross Mansfield at
So, you
12000
guys enjoyed
and
this
pilot
flight.
discretion at 12000
Cheers, guys.
in
Cheers.
Toronto.